Andrew Carnegie. Andrew Carnegie's story is one from rags to richer than riches. He started his career entry-level in a boiler room, later became one of the wealthiest men in American history. The Carnegie Steel Corporation was officially formed in 1892 and later became the J.P. Morgan's U.S. Steel Corporation. He sold the Carnegie Steel Corporation in 1901 for $480 million, a mind-blowing amount for the time. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they're doing. Every man gravitates to where he belongs in life, just as surely as water seeks and finds its level. His position is measured precisely by the quality and the quantity of the service he renders, plus the mental attitude with which he relates himself to other people. The older I get, the less I listen to what people say, and the more I look at what they do. Do real and permanent good in this world. The morality of compromise sounds contradictory. Compromise is usually a sign of weakness or an admission of defeat. Strong men don't compromise, and the principles should never be compromised. Immense power is acquired by assuring yourself in your secret reveries that you were born to control affairs. Whatever I engage in, I push inordinately. Success is the power to acquire whatever one demands of life without violating the rights of others. Do your duty and a little more, and the future will take care of itself. The more difficult the problem becomes, the more interesting it is. It is the mind that makes the body rich. Think of yourself as on the threshold of unparalleled success. A whole, clear, glorious life lies before you. Achieve, achieve. Surplus wealth is a sacred trust to be managed for the good of others. You are what you think, so just think big. Believe big, act big, work big, give big, forgive big, laugh big, love big, and live big. It marks a big step in your development when you come to realize that other people can help you do a better job than you could do alone. Wealth is not to feed the egos, but to feed the hungry, and to help people help themselves. A library outranks any other one thing a community can do to benefit its people. It's a never-failing spring in the desert. Teamwork appears most effective if each individual helps others to succeed, increasing the synergy of that team. Ideally, every person will contribute different skills to increase the efficiency of the team and develop its unity. Here is the prime condition of success. Concentrate your energy, thought, and capital exclusively upon the business in which you are engaged. Having begun on one line, resolve to fight it out on that line, to lead in it, adopt every improvement, have the best machinery, and know the most about it. The rare individuals who unselfishly try to serve others have an enormous advantage. They have little competition. A sunny disposition is worth more than a fortune. Young people should know that it can be cultivated, that the mind, like the body, can be moved from the shade into sunshine. Mr. Morgan buys his partners. I grow my own. Young man, make your name worth something. Aim for the highest. Teamwork is the ability to work together toward a common vision. The ability to direct individual accomplishments toward organizational objectives. It is the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. I'm no longer cursed by poverty because I took possession of my own mind, and that mind has yielded me every material thing I want, and much more than I need. But this power of mind is a universal one, available to the humblest person as it is to the greatest. The secret of happiness is renunciation. You cannot push anyone up a ladder unless he is willing to climb a little. Mutual ignorance breeds mutual distrust. All achievements, all earned riches, have their beginning in an idea. The average person puts only 25% of his energy and ability into his work. The world takes off its hat to those who put more than 50% of their capacity, and it stands on its head for those few and far between souls who devote 100%. I believe that the true road to preeminent success in any line is to make yourself master of that line. The secret of success lies not in doing your own work, but in recognizing the right man to do it. He that cannot reason is a fool. He that will not is a bigot, and he that dare not is a slave. My heart is in the work. All human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes. The best time to expand is when no one else dares to take risks. I resolved to stop accumulating and begin the infinitely more serious and difficult task of wise distribution. The way to become rich is to put all your eggs in one basket and then watch that basket. You must capture and keep the heart of the original supremely able man before his brain can do its best. My motto is concentration. First honesty, then industry, and then concentration. Any person can achieve greatness if they understand the philosophy of success and the steps required to achieve it. The greatest astonishment of my life was the discovery that the man who does the work is not the man who gets rich. I shall argue that strong men, conversely, know when to compromise, and that all principles can be compromised to serve a greater purpose. There is a power under your control that is greater than poverty, greater than the lack of education, greater than all your fears and superstitions combined. It is the power to take possession of your own mind and direct it to whatever ends you may desire. I began to learn what poverty meant. It was burnt in my heart then that my father had to beg for work, and there came the resolve that I would cure that when I got to be a man. 90% of all millionaires become so through earning real estate. More money has been made in real estate than in all industrial investments combined. The wise man or wage earner of today invests his money in real estate. Anything worth having is worth working for. The man who acquires the ability to take full possession of his own mind may take possession of anything else to which he is justly entitled. I wish to have this as my epitaph. Here lies a man who was wise enough to bring into his service men who knew more than he. There is little success where there's little laughter. The first man gets the oyster, the second gets the shell. No man can become rich without himself enriching others. Be king in your dreams. Make your vow that you will reach that position with untarnished reputation. Make no other vow to distract your attention. The man who dies rich dies disgraced. I would as soon leave my son a curse as the almighty dollar. There is no class pitiably wretched as that which possesses money and nothing else. Watch the costs, and the profits will take care of themselves. No man will make a great leader who wants to do it all himself or get all the credit for doing it. Concentrate your energies, your thoughts, and your capital. The men who have succeeded are men who have chosen one line and stuck to it. If you wish to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy, and inspires your hopes. There is no idol more debasing than the worship of money. No amount of ability is of the slightest avail without honor. People who are unable to motivate themselves must be content with mediocrity, no matter how impressive their other talents.